Besides, yung sinasabi, I don't know where you got that statement na hindi ko susole. Hindi nga po ako naging part, ma'am eh. How could that be? Isa pa po, ma'am, medyo mali. Kaya kinokorek ho kayo, mama, with all due respect. Hindi ko sinabi na walang isusole.
Precisely, ang tinatanong po ng chair para sa buong komite ay yung usapin ng conflict of interest kung saan hinihingi sana na sa lahat ng chair, rather lahat ng resource persons na magkakamag-anak ay to do the right thing. And sana hindi maiwan sa hindi lamang isusoli ng mga tulfo ang pera.
Kung tanong niyo sa amin, kasi una sa lahat, eh wala akong kaming kontrata sa DOT. Para sa bayan, na gamit ang PTB4, na ang PTB4 na
You're
nila...
trying to tell us that this is purely a business transaction
Yes,
between
po.
the
Exactly.
persons who offered you the contract, right?
Exactly,
But it
po.
cannot be divorced that you know that your sister is DOT secretary.
At
So
saka,
you know,
Mr. Chair.
that is what you want to
Totoo po
explain to
yun.
the public.
Pag
At saka,
lumapit
Mr.
po sa
Chairman,
amin,
tungkol sa business transaction na ito, sinabi rin po ni Mr. Apolonio ito sa business decision.
Yes.
Mukhang yung sa business decision na iyon, nalugi ang PTV4 kumpara sa
That's what I said
kabilang
earlier.
party. Yes, Mr. Chair, because remember, even the in-house auditor of PTV4, later ang COA, and now our Blue Ribbon are looking into the wisdom of that business decision, the propriety, the ethical strength, not just the legal legs on which it stands, pero kung ganong ka-ethical ba o hindi, na mayroong ganyang klaseng business decision sa ganyang klaseng business transaction sa pagitan ng tatlong entity na yung dalawa ay magkakamag-anak ang pinuno.
Besides, I just want to point this out. I have to ask these questions because it's fair. Ang katapat ng programa nyo is TV Patrol at saka 24 oras.
hindi na po, Your Honor, kasi kami ho bumaba para maging pre-programming ho ng news ng PTV. Ang branding ho na gustong makamit ho ng PTV ay to be one of the, kumbaga,
What do you
news.
bumaba? 7 to 8?
Bumaba po kami sa 7 to 8 para kami ho lumaka kasi yun hong PTV, yung sa aming programa ho sa Bitag, ito ay sa Kilos Pronto under Bitag Media Unlimited Incorporated. May mga pagkakataon na kami po tatawag sa mga kinaukulan, sa mga opisina. Pag sa alas 7 na ho, wala na pong pwede makontak. So, naisip po namin at humingi po kami ng permiso sa PTV kasi mas magandang para tumibay po yung kanilang newscast. May TULFO factor na ho rito. Ngayon ho, ang ginawa po namin, bumaba ho kami ng 5 to 6. Para nang sa ganun po, tumibay ho yung newscast, kami ho yung mauuna. Sabi nga ho, kami ho alam po namin din na nagkaroon ho ng ratings doon. Ang tanong, ako ho'y napapagabag ho doon sa laging pinipoint out conflict of interest. Dahil kapatid ko si Wanda.
You have to. Even you would admit that, right?
Yeah, no.
If you were here in my place, or in the place of the senator, or the place of the public, ang iisipin nila, kapatid mo, hindi mo maiwala yan.
Hindi po
You're part of that, whether you like it or not.
Hindi po
That
namin-
is why we have to explain here clearly na wala kayong ugnayan dyan. But still, like I said, dura lex sed lex yan. It is exceedingly hard, but so the law is written. Yung conflict of interest, hindi nyo ma-avoid. Hindi ma-avoid yun. So, you have to prepare for that when you go up to another case later on. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Huling tanong na lang po ako kay Sec Berna. Naalala ko po kasi nung atas kayong Secretary of Tourism, inulat noon ng media na dismayado kayo about the level of the corruption at the department. So napag-uusapan natin itong particular na tinatanong na kontrata. You had also said that public funds were used to fund events and fashion shows abroad. Inulat din po na yung mga duty-free shops ay di umano ni-raid to the tune of 2.52 million pesos worth of items mula sa duty-free stores na binili gamit yung DOT shares sa duty-free annual net profit. So, at yung iba pang mga issue na hinanay kanina ni na chairman at yung mga iba pang kasamang senador. So, looking forward, no? What safeguards would you be putting in place to avoid a repeat of this debacle?
Before we came into office, there were, with the recommendation of the COA, there were no existing guidelines on financial sponsorships. So with the Department of Tourism, we already put a limit of 1 million only, and we specified what events can be sponsored, tourism-related events. And we were told not to include any more fashion shows and beauty pageants. And then that's only good for three years. So for example, somebody asks for financial sponsorship, for example, we give them 1 million this year. Next year, it's going to be 500,000, and then the following year, 250,000. And the same goes for EPD. We are still waiting. We will be having guidelines on what can be considered as financial sponsorships. With regard to duty-free, we already, the board already agreed that there are no more gate passes, so that nobody can go and just get any, not even me, can withdraw any of the goods. So there are no more gate passes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And with the committee, I look forward to the department being able to put into place or setting up those safeguards and making them effective to guard the people's money at saka para isulong yung mga polisiya ng department. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Chair. We also are in close contact with the Commission on Audit because we want to strengthen our internal audit system, because we discovered that there is actually none. So they are working with us so that the money of the DOT is safeguarded.
Salamat,
Good.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Just a last point. So, mukha talaga, nakikiisa ako sa committee natin. Mukha talagang kailangan ng matinding safeguards para hindi na po ito maulit. Tahas ang sinasabi ng mga resource persons natin, ang mga TULFO, na hindi nila isosoli ang 60 million pesos. Unfortunately, tama po Sir Ben at Sir Erwin. That is really regrettable.
Mr.
At ang
Chair?
kawawa po, Mr. Chairman, ay ang kaban ng bayan.
That would be their own lookout because they would have to face cases. And from their point of view, to be fair.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I was going to say something.
interview?
Yeah, but go ahead. Sige.
Gusto ko lang pong i-correct si Senator Ontiveros. Wala akong sinabi na hindi ko sa isusoli, hindi po kakasama. Medyo na-late po kasi kayo kanina. Sabi ko, I am not part of BITAG Media Unlimited. I'm not a producer. I am not a regular employee. So, wala ho akong kinalaman, talent po ako. Besides, yung sinasabi, I don't know where you got that statement na hindi ko susoli. Hindi nga po ako naging part, ma'am How could that be? Isa pa po, ma'am, medyo mali ho. Kaya kinokorek ho kayo, ma'am, with all due respect. Hindi ko sinabi na walang isusoli. Hindi
All right.
po, dahil wala po akong alam dyan.
When is taken.
I'm glad to hear that, Mr.
Thank you,
Chairman.
Mr. Chair.
Kung mababalikan yung isang unang sinabi ni Mr. Ben kay former Secretary Teo na ibabalik, at kung magbubunga yung sinasabi ngayon ni Mr. Erwin na hindi niya sinasabing hindi ibabalik. At hindi po tayo dedebate sa legalities na kasama ba siya o hindi. Dahil precisely, ang tinatanong po ng chair para sa buong komite ay yung usapin ng conflict of interest. Kung saan hinihingi sana na sa lahat ng chair, lahat ng resource persons na magkakamag-anak ay to do the right thing. And sana hindi maiwan sa hindi lamang isosoli ng mga TULFO ang pera. Salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair, can I clarify this?
Just to make my point. That will be the defense on the part of the TULFOs.
Yes.
We are here to find out, as you say, that we don't repeat a situation where conflict of interest is lightly regarded. And again, whether we like it or not, from what I'm hearing here, mukhang ang dapat na reforma yung Channel 4 lalo, no? Dahil bakit sila naglalako doon sa black timer? No? At dapat balinaw na ang Department of Tourism rin dapat mag-ingat dyan sa pag-advertise, lalo na kung may kamag-anak, because whether you like it or not, kamag-anak. That's where ERWIN is having a problem also. He's a talent. He's not part of the business. He's a talent, but he has to explain because kamag-anak niya and the perception will still be meron siya. Pero in fairness, it was the lawyer who said magsasoli, and unfortunately he's not here. And I think there's been enough said by Mr. Tulfo na right now, he stands by his ground na hindi siya magsasauli because he feels that he has done nothing wrong. That is up to him. It's a free country. He will have to face the music when it goes to the proper tribunal. Yes,
Mr. Chair, let me just state the fact. Ito ho, wala pong conflict of interest po kung tanong niyo sa amin. Kasi una sa lahat, wala ho kaming kontrata sa DOT.
Well, we have
Ang sa
already
akin
said,
lang po,
I asked,
ang
excuse
sagot
me,
ko
Ben,
lang
no,
po.
Ben, we're going to open here at 3 o'clock and the tables have to be arranged. And I'm sure, have you had your lunch? I have not had my lunch.
I haven't.
Okay, welcome to the club. Anyway, the point here is what has been stated here. Like I said, your conflict of interest definition would have to be
In the court.
elucidated. Will have to be enhanced when you go wherever this case is going. There's no point in our arguing about whether there was conflict of interest or not. I will just go by the facts.
Clarification, Your Honor.
Sure.
Yun hong pinakita nyo kanina na yun hong May 6 to August 18, August 14 to 2018 PTV program ratings. Yung kilos pronto nasa kulelat. Wala na hong kilos pronto ng Abril pa. So paano ho kami papapasama ho roon kung sa akin kung sa
You're probably right.
Yes, wala po kami roon.
If if that is true, then whoever gave us the information did not give us the full information. I'm glad you said that.
Exactly, Your Honor. Importante po kasi kami ho'y parang lumabas, hindi po effective yung aming programa.
But if you look at, that's why, see, when I said that last night, hindi ako sigurado dyan.
Yes.
And my staff can tell you that, no?
Yes.
I said, get me the time when they were advertising.
Yes.
And I got that. And I said that here.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure about what they were saying.
Nakikinig po kasi yung mga tumatangkila po sa amin, parang ang dating po niyan, walang effect yung kilos pronto sa dami po, sa milyones pong sumusubaybay. Hindi lang po sa TV, kundi sa social media, sa YouTube, na sinare ho namin, ganun din sa aming new media, multimedia ho kami. So, nakita ko rin ba, US Cups, tagal na ho na, wala ang US Cups. Production ho namin yan eh. So, nasa kulelat. Talagang nasa kulelat kasi wala nang nanonood noon dahil wala nang programa.
Wala programa. That's
Wala nang
right.
programa, sir.
That's why, in fairness to me and to you,
Yes, sir.
I wasn't sure of the facts because, you know, it doesn't apply. It covered the time. That was the only thing that we got last night. And I said, give me the facts as it was at the time it was showing. So if there is a mistake, it is my fault because I did not check kung may programa pa kayo noon. Because dapat alam ko na dahil kinancel nga yung maybe that's the reason, I don't know. But I did get the actual time period.
Isang clarification pa ulit, Your Honor. Yung sinabi ni Senator Hontiveros to do the right thing, kami ho, we do the right thing.
That was your sister who said that.
Kami sa aming sa BITAG ho, sa BMUI, BITAG Multimedia Unlimited. Ganun ho ang aming standard eh. Integrity, honor, transparency, honesty. So hindi ko po maintindihan kung anong siningit ni Senator Hontiveros na para sabihin, do the right thing. Parang may mali ang ginawa namin. So,
Well, that is her opinion.
okay.
And she's entitled as a senator to voice that opinion, and that's why you have the right to say
Yes.
what is on your mind. And on that note, I will close it.
All right.
All right. We are going to have a hearing on the Montano case, and I will just get the documents. I think I've heard enough insofar as this is concerned. I have a dozen other cases, what seems like a dozen, because these are big cases, like Tech Mahindra, like the issue on health, the barangay health stations, and dami pa. So I'm not asking for sympathy here, but I think I've heard enough. And I'm going to ask for the committee to join me in submitting a report on this issue. But Mr. Montano still has to answer, and Secretary Tulfo still has to answer on the allegations against you on duty-free. And in fairness, I also told Senator Trillanes that he came to me, and he said he's satisfied with the way we conducted it, and he asked me if I'm going to bring Montano as well as DFP, and I'm just saying that and reiterating it so that everybody is properly informed. Having said that,
Mr. Chair, Duty Free is here, Vico Montano, Vico Angala of CEO of Duty Free.
yeah, but we will handle that in the next hearing because aabutan na tayo ng ni Senate President Tito Soto at magbabayad ako ng overtime. Hindi naman ako black timer dito eh. Alright. I would like to thank everybody. I think we had a good hearing so far as civility is concerned. There are emotions, and obviously we were able to at least be able to vent and at the same time do so as a nation of Filipinos who can disagree but remain friends. So it is my hope that we can continue with the hearing on a more success. Thank you, COA. Thank you, Yusek Castro. Thank you, Secretary Romulo. Please learn because ang tinalakay ko dito, hindi lang ito ngunit yung It's More Fun in the Philippines, yung Polska, yung Wow, yung lahat yan. Yung mga tama, may mga lamat lahat yan. And PTV4, I know you're losing money. Take heed at the fact that you have to make TV4 rise. It has never arisen. That is a challenge for the Secretary. So I thank you all, and on this note, we thank you all very much. If I miss anybody, I thank the staff for again staying late last night, and thank all those who sent in their questions. Believe me, there are people sending me questions as if we were still on radio, TV. Thank you all very much, and God bless you, and God bless the Republic of the Philippines. This session is adjourned for the moment, suspended, so that I can call another hearing straight all. So thank you all very much. All the witnesses are now excused. Thank you.
There you have it, live from the Senate. Former Tourism Secretary Wanda Teo and her siblings, broadcasters ERWIN and Ben TULFO, facing a Senate inquiry into the 60 million tourism ad placement on the brothers' television program in the state-run PTV4. The hearing is being led by the Blue Ribbon Committee. It started around 10 this morning, and it's been running for more than 4 hours now, about 4 hours and 20 minutes to be exact. A large part of the discussion the past hour is about returning the money, to which Ben TULFO said returning the money will extinguish the legality of their contract with PTV4. Former Secretary Teo, meanwhile, said the 60 million cannot be returned anymore since the money was already spent.